Try this in a small town. Jason Aldean has finally, well, he's spoke out already, but he spoke out on a news station. So apparently he destroys this woke CBS reporter.
They're still trying to get him by that song. I actually really enjoyed that song.
Me too.
I don't care what people say.
Why didn't they talk to anybody else about their controversial songs?
There's way worse songs out there. There's
way worse.
I could tell you 100 songs that have dropped since
My
then.
coochie pink,
Way
my
worse.
booty hole
Right,
brown.
that has nothing to do with
If she
race,
ain't
dog.
sucking, you can get the
Hold
fuck
on,
out
though,
my
brother. That ain't got. I mean,
that is the same
worse.
thing.
It's worse than that. Than
That's
this
worse.
for sure.
That's worse.
But
there's lots of songs that
you know, they
have dropped
twisted
that
this to be a
voice.
race thing. So obviously, you know, it's
I don't
gonna be a
understand.
I feel
little
like that's
bit
some
of
race shit.
that.
They let us promote degrading stuff and
degenerate
then
behavior.
and then somebody post something
That's what they
positive.
won't. Let them niggas
You
do
can
what
feel
each
like-
other.
You remember what they said? The left controlling stuff. So
You can feel how you want to. You
I
know?
want to hear what they said on
Some
this.
people feel like that's worse. Some people feel like this worse. I can't, you know. You can't really like tell anybody's opinion that is like their opinion is stupid, you know?
I
Well,
can't.
I think you just
I
go based
can't
on
do
what
that.
was said in the song.
No, yeah, this was idiotic to think that. I mean, but we think
He
it's
didn't talk
idiotic.
about murdering people.
I just think the lyrics "Try that in a small town" are like very authentic.
All the big
Stuff-
cities are people robbing cities. We
Yeah.
seen Philly, San Fran,
But you know what
California.
I'm saying? It's like what Elon said. It's gonna be
San
like
Fran in California.
people
all damn the same.
being able to just say anything they want. People are gonna blow everything out of proportion at this point, you know?
Yeah, no, I definitely want to hear what was said. So let's get into the meat and
let's get
potatoes, as Brock would say.
What was your reaction when you saw people saying that this had racist undertones and, you know, it was like a call to arms, you know, it was like a call to arms in small towns. It was a threatening kind of video for black people. I mean, people were putting this on like
But there was
TikTok.
people of all color doing stuff in the video. That's what I don't understand. I don't know. I feel like the narrative really got switched over and became, you know, more of a racial type thing. And it's like, if that's what you got out of the song and the video, I mean, I almost kind of feel like that's on you because that wasn't
means you were
our
racist.
intention.
That's why I love Jason Aldean, man.
OT. I wish my OT shirt came in.
Into this, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Aldean, which was like the most viral content that we've ever had on my YouTube channel, was Jason Aldean. 4 videos hit 1 million views.
Dang.
Regarding that song, "Small Town." And me and the wife went to see Jason Aldean in concert, and God is my witness, when he came out and did that song, my ears almost started bleeding because people were screaming so loud and celebrating that song. Small Town probably was the greatest song outside of Flyover States, in my opinion, that Jason Aldean has done. Now, some have been successful. I'm saying the ones I like the most. But it was crazy, man. He got on the stage and he was firm, blunt. He said, "I don't give a F what they doing. I'm never not gonna sing the song. I love this country." And I mean, it was the most patriotic thing I ever seen in my life at a concert. And but anyway, he was finally interviewed about the whole scenario, and I think it's a tremendous interview. And I don't know how people don't like Jason Aldean more after this interview. I want y'all to watch it. Roll the film.
Scope on the flag and light it up. Man, you think it's tough.
It divided the internet.
Jason Aldean's song is racist, and if you can't see that, you're part of the problem.
What was your reaction when you saw people saying that this had racist undertones and,
So hold on.
you know, it was like
Think
a
about how many other people seen what that lady said, and then they're thinking, the same thing.
Exactly.
So if opinions
You
on
was
the
a damn
internet,
dummy.
everything's gonna be blown out of proportion, man. People are. I ain't gonna say
That's why they
idiots,
said the
but-
Twitter thing was so bad. We were just watching.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
call to arms. You know, it was like a call to arms in small towns. It was a threatening kind of video for black people. I mean, people were putting this on like
But there was
TikTok.
people of all color doing stuff in the video. That's what I don't understand. You know, there was white people in there. There was black people. I mean, this video did not shine light on one specific group and say that's the problem. So, and anybody that saw that in the video, then you weren't looking hard enough in the video, is all I can tell you. I love the song. I was excited to cut it and thought it was actually a song that said something for a change, not just a, you know, here's another song for radio.
Did you think, well, this might not go over well with some people, but I'm going to say it?
On the second verse, it says,
Gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up.
that I thought was going to be the biggest issue with the song, was that it said gun, you know, and that, you know, will tend to get people talking sometimes about that. So, I didn't expect it to get the kind of heat that it got. And I think that was more probably because of the video more so than the actual song.
Part of that heat was because of where the video was filmed, in front of the Murray County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee, the site of a 1927 lynching of a black teen.
1927.
It's literally almost 100 years ago.
That's all. That's
Somebody probably
almost
got lynched in his neighborhood.
100 years ago. That's like 90-something years ago.
Literally 94 years ago.
For anybody that thinks that we picked that building specifically,
I bet it was somebody on Twitter that found that out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 96
For
years
that-
ago. I can't do math. Sorry.
for anybody that thinks that we picked that building specifically for that reason, because, there was a lynching there, whatever.
Did you know that?
No. But I also don't go back 100 years and check on the history of a place before we go shoot it either. It's also the place that I go get my car tags every year. It's my county that I live in.
Would you do it in that courthouse again, knowing what you know now?
Knowing what I know now, probably not. But it's also, I don't think, again, I'm not going to go back 100 years and check on the history of this building. I mean, because honestly, if you're in the South, you could probably go to any small town courthouse. You're going to be hard pressed to find one that hasn't had some sort of, racial issue over the years at some point. I mean, that's just a fact. The whole idea behind the video was to show, the lawlessness and the,
What the hell is
disrespect
that?
for
Yeah, why they
cops
showed
and
this?
What was that?
Yeah, what the hell is
trash
that?
in cities and burning. I'm just not cool with that. So it just,
so
I don't know. I feel like the narrative really got switched over and became, more of a racial type thing. And it's like, if that's what you got out of the song and the video, I mean, I almost kind of feel like that's on you, because that wasn't our intention.
And I don't know how anybody can't understand that. I heard the song. It's funny because half of the country hear the song. I just think you got to be mentally ill to hear that song and hear negative stuff out of it. It's like you can listen to it and be like, I don't like the song. It's not as good as some of the other songs, or I don't like it at all. But for you to hear racial tension and dog whistling, I mean, you're a nut. You are nuts. If that's what you heard in that song.
Jason is actually saying
You know
everything we
what?
have
You
said.
paused it? Oh, you paused it?
Yeah.
It's sad that somebody will get hot and say this is racial, and we really have songs talking about killing other
It
black
will be the
folks.
same people
yeah.
that will turn around and like, bro,
I've seen people
it
say
is literal hypocrisy.
I've seen people say that like rap music, like what they rap about, is detrimental to black people, and
100,000%.
and I've seen thousands of black people. No, man, this is our
It's
history.
our
This is
culture.
what we need to protect. It's our culture. Like, bro, some of the I don't
So
understand.
if-
I really
okay,
don't
so
think
don't
people are
play
listening
about
to the
this.
music at this point. Like, if we're really still thinking this is our culture, if you think that a lot of that shit should be defended.
That's what I'm saying. If people are defending
man.
rap and they got, all I'm saying, if people call this racist and they're not calling rappers a genocide of our culture,
Man,
I have a problem.
Yeah, no, I concur.
Tell me,
I concur.
Out of this
I concur.
song, and let's say 99% of the rap songs we have heard in the last month, which one is more harmful to the black community?
the rap song.
Okay.
Rap songs for sure.
This was some light
we
shit,
literally,
in my
we
opinion.
literally filmed a reaction, didn't post it, of a little 6-year-old rapping about killing people, telling if she ain't sucking, she gotta get the F up out my ish. If 12 get behind me, we gonna do the dash. 6 years old.
6 years
rapping his little ass off about this stuff. Like, where does he learn this stuff? Other rap songs.
Hey,
who
imagine-
who promotes this stuff? Other black people. Come on,
Imagine
man.
if like a white kid made like a country song like this, and he was like, try that in a small town or something, and then he was saying that, so people would be like, oh, he was taught racism.
A few days ago, we did that when that comedian, the black lady, was saying the
Yeah.
Kubala hairs. After that, I don't even have anything else to say. I know
No,
who's on
yeah.
Twitter making these freaking assumptions.
It's her and her friends.
Like, that was idiotic.
The woke left.
I
is
feel like we
actually-
don't have no type of logic no more. And then,
there's none
and then
anymore,
you
bro.
take the stores
Literally
out of
none.
Walmart, out of them cities
We've
for the
never had
robbery.
logic.
Ain't no
It's just people
males, ain't no females.
Everybody got a voice because it's the internet. It's always been dumb idiots everywhere.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
I think
the
we're
internet
living-
gave people
Everybody a
platform.
voice.
I think
Yes.
we're living in an age when we have a surplus of fucking idiots.
Man,
Well, y'all gotta remember the mental
health.
illness health is going skyrocket right
it's the
now.
worst it's ever been.
Yeah,
So-
it's getting bad.
I cannot be confused why I see mental health issues on the internet.
I don't understand why we even talking about this, to be honest. It's a great song. Nobody should be okay with people getting bludgeoned on the street in a small town or any town. Burning down the buildings, hating police and attacking people. Like, who is accepting that? It's crazy to me, man. I got to pause. Y'all know I got to pause. They be copywriting us.
You know,
Aldean says the song may resonate with him more because news reports of crime and violence feel personal. He was on stage in Las Vegas when a gunman opened fire, killing 60 people at the Route 91 festival. Vegas was 6 years ago. Like, how have you processed that?
it makes you mad. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like my pregnant wife was there. Our fans were there watching the show. All hell breaks loose, and you're not prepared. You know, it's like, I got a guitar. What am I going to do?
Did you even know?
This is even more reason to make the song. You feel me? Because you tried that in his town. He feel like his people going to handle that because they got that up on them immediately. Like, what the heck? People are idiots, bro.
It makes you mad. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like my pregnant wife was there. Our fans were there watching the show. All hell breaks loose, and you're not prepared. You know, it's like, I got a guitar. What am I going to do?
Did you even know what was happening?
No, not until a few minutes after we were off stage and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you know, I do think it makes you look at things a little different when you go through something like that.
And so some people probably don't realize or don't remember that Jason Aldean and his crew was performing when the shooting happened.
That's insane.
In Las
I didn't know
Vegas.
that.
It's
And
more
so when
inspiration.
you look at the totality of the song, it was an incredible song. I still love it. That is my favorite country music song of all time.
Dang.
It's Small Town.
Dang.
And then, like, up there in the top 5 is Flyover State that Jason Aldean did. And when we were at the concert, my wife probably thought I was fangirling like a mug. Because, man, when they play Flyover States, man, I'm up out of my chair singing. and y'all know I'm not lying because somebody sitting behind me recognized me from YouTube. And we shook hands and took pictures. So they saw me. I was singing, boy. And you know I can't sing. But with everybody else yelling, nobody could hear me. I was having an incredible time. But I think Jason Aldean is a stand-up dude. I know that Candace Owens, which is one of my really good friends, she know them personally, and I haven't talked to her about them or whatever, but I met Jason before and his wife, and they seem like real people, like just regular people that just love America and just living their life, man. It's crazy to me that that somebody believes that it's a controversy to love America and then not want vigilante stuff to be going on in small towns or big towns.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like Jason's definitely a good person after he just said everything that we have said already. I mean, it's
Yeah, I just think the biggest problem is if you're gonna sit here and say that this is a bad song, then you better stand on that. And every single rap song that drop, you better be having that same energy for that. Because every single rap song I done heard, and like literally, unless it's damn J. Cole or some shit, is inciting murder.
Murder, violence,
promiscuity
against
the black community.
Yeah.
Because it's black. It's always we
Drugs.
gonna shoot them niggas. Who's
Drugs.
them niggas? That's other black people. So how is y'all leaving?
We gonna slut them hoes.
Me and my barber were literally just talking about this.
Young niggas dying on the crew.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Bullets flying, mama's crying through
There's
the
a lot
night.
of opinions on the internet, so this
We
isn't
can't even
gonna
say
be-
what your
this
boy said.
isn't going to be the last time, guys.
Y'all want me to play a song
It's
real
not
quick?
going to be the last time.
Is this really against evil?
Y'all want me to play a song real quick?
This dead ass is
Don't do
against
it,
good
bro.
and
Don't do it,
evil,
bro.
bro.
Just
Don't
one
do it,
word.
bro.
Just a quick.
He be like, murder,
y'all-
baby. I say it's on site now.
He said dancing with the
Hold on.
devil.
Oh, let's just skip this part.
You gonna get us copyrighted. You bopping your head.
I can't help it. I can't help it, guys.
That's the problem.
But I won't kill nobody. I won't kill nobody.
You're not an extremist.
I got a
liberal
brain.
saying that this is
I got
an extreme.
Meeza, I got
Extreme
the
song.
brain.
So I mean, you're not. I mean, it's a problem that we listen to that type of music, but at the same time,
I'm like,
we're
if
not
you
coming on the
can control
internet.
yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you can control
I was doing it
yourself.
in the gym, but I ain't hurt nobody.
Right,
Bro,
it's
I'm a
insane
nice
if somebody's
guy.
listening to that
I'm a
type of
nice
music and
guy.
coming on here saying this guy's a racist. So that's the problem here. But
Yeah.
it's a lot of problems we got to solve.
It's a lot of problems here in America.
You know, so I don't know, guys.
Well, not in America, in the world.
I
All
just
right,
feel
guys,
like
let's know what y'all think.
as a community, we should stop calling stuff racist and fix our own stuff before we start calling stuff racism.
We're out of here, guys.